Oh, hello, and welcome to another Today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. Today is July 12th, and here are all the dates that really rate. 1874 on this day, Baroness Elsa von Freytag Lorenhoven was born. I've got this book here, all about her. She was an original Dada artist who would leave the house strapped in various kitchen utensils and all sorts of assorted garbage. I guess as a living, breathing walk of art herself. She also probably created that iconic urinal that Duchamp takes credit for. There's some really interesting articles out there that present this argument, and it's very believable in my opinion. She is quite awesome, and if you're unfamiliar, definitely check her out because it's her birthday, right? She's an original, that's for sure. What else? Todd Browning, born today, 1880. Probably everybody knows him as the director of films such as Dracula and Freaks. Miracles for Sale is one of his last films, which is surprisingly good, actually, and overlooked. Early on, he did a bunch of really good, interesting things. His career ebbed and flowed at different points. He was struggling with substance abuse throughout his life, and so at different points he was holding it together, and at other points he was not. Some people say that he was very dated in his production concepts, that like he was really a film director from the teens who never really moved on from like just put the camera in like third row center of as if it was like a live theater stage and just let it roll. And that any of the times you see really fluid camera movements in any of his films, it's really because of his cinematographers like Karl Freund, who brought different approaches to filmmaking. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe not. He also got his start performing at carnivals as the Hypnotic Living Corpse. That was his name in the carnivals, and he would get buried alive for days on end, and people would come just marvel at the fact that he was still buried. I don't know, but this is the way it was. Yeah, and he got into a horrible car wreck, which is talked about in The Monster Show and Dark Carnival, by David J. Scal. Did Gregory Mank write one of those? No, I think they're both David J. Scal. And it's suggested that he actually got castrated in the car accident. His friend he was with died, and he may or may not have been castrated during the car crash, which is like 1910, before there's even seat belts or rules of the road or anything of that type. And so therefore, if that's true, how interesting that he cast Lon Chaney in a whole series of films throughout the 20s where Chaney has like, his arms cut off or his legs cut off or, various appendages missing at different points or another. Because the two of them really kind of gelled as far as finding content that worked for them both. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's my Todd Browning spiel. 1935 on this day. Is this my favorite movie? It might be. It very well might be. Mad Love premiered on this day. Here is in Britain, it was released as Hands of Orlac, which is the original novel it's based off of. Here it is. Peter Lorre, Francis Drake. Not doing so well here, huh? What does this say? Here are Francis Drake and Peter Lorre in Hands of Orlac, referred to in previous issues as Mad Love, which is the most horrific horror picture and certainly one of the most entertaining we have ever shown. Peter Lorre is the famous continental actor who became famous in M and other pictures. Francis Drake is a beautiful and brilliant English girl last seen at the Empire in Forsaking All Others, who, like so many more British actors and actresses, had to go to Hollywood to win film fame. Yeah. Anyway, it's really a wonderful movie. Karl Freund was the director, and it was Peter Lorre's debut in Hollywood. He went from Germany to England to America, and this would have been his first big film. Yeah, so there you go, the whole day. Barely holding it together over here. Till tomorrow. But this is what you can do today, should you want to. On the day of their births and beginnings, Mad Love would be a great movie to finish your night with. Yeah, all right, till tomorrow. Goodbye.